the sense of satisfaction and comfort I feel from anything I have done in my life, the most I receive when I think of the foundation.
In 1999, Dilmah founder Meryl J. Fernando established the MJF Charitable Foundation, fulfilling a lifelong dream.
Our chairman and settler of the foundation, Mr. Meryl J. Fernando, had this idea of supporting his employees the moment he started his business nearly 60 years ago.
Now, in 2012, the foundation has grown to include over 150 projects across Sri Lanka, touching thousands of lives and fulfilling its pledge to make business a matter of human service. The foundation is today working on approximately 25 tea plantations throughout the country, helping to improve the lives of over 35,000 plantation workers.
We are committed towards improving the quality of life of the plantation workers through supporting school education and bringing the child development centers in the estates to a very high level.
In addition to giving workers a very decent wage, I gave children of my staff all their school books, pencils, pens, clothes, shoes required for schooling.
Currently, we support about 200 scholarships, out of which 99 are university scholarships. We support the plantation workers with housing improvements, improvement to water supply and sanitation. In terms of health, we have provided infrastructure facilities to the plantation health sector. And recently, we have started an awareness program on breast cancer for women above 40 years.
Now, as my earnings increase, I increase my foundation contributions because I feel it is an obligation.
In 2005, the foundation initiated a project called MJF Kids. Its objective was to provide social and educational support to underprivileged kids in Colombo's urban slums. An overwhelming success, MJF Kids programs have now been replicated around the country.
We have a number of projects here. The centre basically focuses on children, mainstream kids as well as kids with disabilities. So we want to make the MJF Centre a centre of excellence where we can cater to children and give them the best care possible. So we have a program for mainstream kids from underprivileged homes, from very impoverished backgrounds. We help them with their English, mathematics and science. So we have teachers who come in from outside every day and give them additional support.
Monaragala is one of the poorest districts in Sri Lanka. Recognising the needs of this community, the foundation established the MJF Duriya School to help poor local children in their studies. Starting with just 15 students in 2007, it is estimated that over 1,000 students will pass through the school in 2012.
The foundation has many visions and plans of doing things for children from underprivileged homes and kids who are differently able. If we can instill the importance of a good education and how far it can take them in life, that would go a long way for them.
මගේ පරමාර්ථ අනාගත බලාපොරොත්තු තමයි ගුවන් නියමක වීම. කලල ක්‍රීඩිකාවක් වීම. මම කැමති වෛද්‍යවරයෙක් වෙන්න. මම ලොකුනාම වෙන්න කැමති නීතිඥයෙක්. ලොකුනාම මේ පොලිස් ස්ථානාධිපති කෙනෙක් වෙන්න තමයි.
For years, the MJF Charitable Foundation has made care and education for the differently abled one of its primary focuses.
ඉල්ලීමක් කරා මම රාජ්‍ය සේවයේ හිටපු රාජ්‍ය නිලධාරියෙක් හැටියට. එතකොට අපිට ඒගොල්ලන් කැමති වුණා මේ ප්‍රදේශයේ ඉන්න ආබාධ සහිත දරුදරියන් ඉන්නවා. ප්‍රදේශය හුඟක් දුප්පත් ජනතාවක් වෙසෙන ප්‍රදේශයක්. 680ක් විතර මේ ඩිවිෂන් එක තුල ඒ අයට ඇත්තටම කිසිම කටයුත්තක් ඒ නිවාසවලදී කෙරෙන්නේ නැති නිසා.
In addition to remedial education, the students at Sithijaya are given craft and vocational training in areas such as carpentry, sewing and handmaking.
දැන් ඒගොල්ලන් තමන්ගේ කටයුතු තමන්ට කරගන්න පුළුවන් තත්ත්වයට අපි ගෙනලා තියෙනවා. දැනට අපි අපේ ළමයි 110ක් පමණ අපි.
In Monaragala, the school for the vision and hearing impaired is another success story.
We in fact have a cricket team where the deaf and blind play cricket, and we have a national tournament in which about 7-8 teams of disabled children take part.
As well as the sponsorship of its champion cricket team, the foundation also supports vocational training programs for students of all ages. With plans to further expand these programs, the MJF Foundation is playing a crucial role in fostering a greater understanding of the differently abled in Sri Lanka.
When tsunami struck, we expanded our projects and now we are throughout the country.
We went to help individuals to let them restart their lives and their businesses.
Begun initially as a relief program for tsunami victims, the Small Entrepreneurship Program, or SEP, provides craftspeople and aspiring entrepreneurs from low socioeconomic backgrounds access to modern tools and expertise in order to start their own small business.
It's a holistic approach that we are doing, basically supporting what they are good at. It can be a motorbike repairer or a carpenter or a mason. We just give them a little bit of input and then make them go to the next step.
We have probably nearly 1,000 cases now, everyone a tremendous success.
One such story is that of Tushara. Having lost his legs in the war, the foundation provided Tushara with a modified three-wheeler, giving him an opportunity to earn a living making deliveries.
වෙලා මම දැන් හයර් කරලා මට පවුලට උදව් කරන්න පුළුවන් තත්ත්වෙන් මම දැන් ඉන්නවා. මගේ පවුලේ උදවියත් එක්කම ගේ දොර හදාගෙන ජීවත් වෙන තත්ත්වයට තමයි දැන් මම ප්ලෑන් කරලා තියෙන්නේ. MJF එකේ අපේ නියම මිස් එම ඉන්නවට කියනව නෙවෙයි. මේක ලැබුණාට පස්සේ මම සමාජයට යන්න පටන් ගත්තා. ඊට පස්සේ යාළුවෝ ආශ්‍රය කරා.
With countless stories like this one, the prominence of the SEP has grown far beyond expectation.
The government approached us about 2 years ago and persuaded us to extend that to the prisons.
We have about 192 SEPs who have been serving a prison term. Sometimes they have nowhere to go because they are not acceptable in the family, they are not acceptable in the society, and they tend to do the same thing and come back to the prisons. So through the prisons welfare commissioners and their officers, we have selected prisoners or former prisoners, and the same methodology of the SEP program is applied to them by supporting them with proper management skills, encouraging savings, build up assets for them, seeing them prosper gives us a lot of satisfaction.
The people in the north were badly affected and they suffered a lot over 30 years.
The need was immense, and that's why we went to the north, to the war-affected areas. And in the north, we were very specific that we work with war widows because the number of war widows in northern east are quite high.
Throughout the Jaffna region, the foundation has provided many war widows with special SEP grants to start up their own businesses.
அதான் அவியல் இப்போ நான் சொன்னேன் தானே அவைய தந்ததால் அதை நாங்கள் அதால் செய்து எங்களோட குடும்பம் பாடுது எங்களோட பிள்ளைகளை படிக்க வச்சு அந்த குடும்ப ஜீவியம் போகுது அதாலேயே.
We are giving them a new life to at least bring their children up in a better atmosphere, regain their lost skills and knowledge, and to make a change for their families and their future generations.
Now, in the village of Point Pedro, the foundation has set up an orphanage for war-affected children and has acquired land to build yet another MJF centre, allowing it to play an even more active role in the north.
The attitudes will change when Southerners are playing an active role in developing the North and the East.
From humble beginnings, the MJF Charitable Foundation has expanded far beyond what its founder could ever have imagined. Now joined by his sons and their families, the story of Dilmah and the MJF Charitable Foundation is only just beginning.
Business is truly a matter of human service. Our business is providing an effective human service to people. There is a desperate need to extend the kind of help we are providing. And I feel sure that in about 10 years' time, more and more people will begin to feel that helping the poor is not a choice. It's mandatory.